have some music out, so I have a couple of songs on Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff, wherever you find music. Called 615, RSVP, If I'm Being Honest, and Holding On. And Holding On I released earlier in 2020 to benefit an organization called Musicians on Call. And normally when we can go into hospitals and there's not a pandemic happening, we can go in and we can sing for our patients. And so kind of when all of the quarantine stuff started, we couldn't do that anymore. But, you know, people are still in hospitals. I go, before this, I would sing at the VA a lot. And so Musicians on Call was moving everything to an online format so that we could still Zoom with hospitals and with people and stream us artists singing songs for the patients instead, but there wasn't one for the VA. And so I released Holding On to donate the proceeds to Musicians on Call and hopefully start a VA live stream program, which we actually piloted and did the first one back in May after the song was released. And so it was just really cool, and I love singing for the VA anyway, so it was really good to be able to do that again. I really missed that. On Wednesdays. I'm like, Wednesday rolls around, I'm like, dang it. But we have that way of doing it, which is really cool. And then the other 3 I released back towards the end of last year. And 615 is kind of a Nashville anthem. RSVP is one that it has a special place in my heart. And if I'm being honest, there's a video that we actually shot at the VFW in East Nashville, which was really fun. And I kind of try to a lot of things that I do are to support the men and women who, do what they can to protect our freedoms. Military is a huge thing for me. And so everything I do, I try to wrap something a little bit veteran military, whether it's proceeds or a visual aspect. I try to kind of lead that or a flag on everything I do. So.
Do you have family who are veterans? Is that kind of where that comes from, or is it just?
You know, my papa he was a Korean War vet, and he had a passion for history, and he had a passion for America, and he really taught me, his stories really inspired me to look further into history and understand just everything that is involved with being in the military and understanding what they go through. And then that kind of expanded into me, meeting other veterans and working with veterans. And so now it's my why. It's why I do what I do. And so, from there I work with Warrior Rounds. JT Cooper runs that, and he's amazing. He's a veteran himself, and he's really great. And so Warrior Rounds, we write songs with veterans to help with telling their story, their healing process. We're just really the conduit to telling their own story. And so they say it, we write it down and spit it back out, and it's really fun. I've gotten to do that a couple of times, but meeting people through this whole process has just compounded how I already feel about veterans and the military and how important that aspect of life really is.
That's awesome. Well, so you said you're on Spotify, probably, I guess, other streaming platforms as well.
Yes, Spotify, Apple. I post, I think, most updates on my Instagram. My name is Alexis Wilkins. My Twitter is the same. I was forced to make a TikTok, so I have a TikTok now. It's Alexis Wilkins Music, and I'm getting better at posting. So
TikTok is horrible. I don't know. So if someone wants to learn more about you, would Instagram be the best place to start, or what? Instagram
would probably be the most updated. Of course, music, and then Facebook has some updates too.
Okay, so tell us one more time your Instagram address and Facebook and anywhere else that someone might look to learn more.
My website is alexiswilkins.com. My Instagram is Alexis Wilkins. My Twitter is Alexis Wilkins. My Facebook is Alexis Wilkins. My TikTok is Alexis Wilkins Music.
Okay. You have a YouTube channel?
I do. It's also Alexis Wilkins.
Easy enough. Okay.
Another text on my phone, another area you came along with something